வந்துருத்துலாமோ அதான் வந்துருத்துலான்றீங்க. இது நேற்று வரும்போது கூட எரிஞ்சிட்டு தானே இருந்தது, பிரச்சனை இல்லை. டூருக்கு அந்த மாதிரி ஃபீல் வருது எனக்கு.
இதில் சார் நம்ம அமௌண்ட் போட்டு கோயிலோட சாமிக்கு
இது அப்படியே பற்றிக்கலாம் வீடியோ எடுத்து வச்சுக்கணும்.
Let's watch how a wonderful chant of artistry flows to the foot of this tower where you are now present. 500 years ago, amidst a storm in the Indian Ocean, destiny guided the Portuguese to the enchanting shores of a serendipitous encounter that marks the pivotal point in their history. The captain of the Portuguese naval fleet, Lorenzo de spots an unusual branch of banana tree. Its branches lush with leaves, but barren of fruit. Colombo, once known as Colombo, derived its name from this humble mango tree. Long before the arrival of the Portuguese, Colombo was a vibrant trading city, drawing merchants from distant lands, Arab, Persian, Bengali, and Chinese. In the middle of dense forests, marshy land, and rivers that surround Colombo, messages lit on through its smoke, heralding the arrival of strangers from distant shores to gain glory about the faith of Crote. Reports of the newcomers reaches the king's court. Diego, a very old race, clad in iron, has landed on the shores. They are eating white rock and drinking blood, drinking gold for mere trinkets, and their firearms slaughter its blood. The Portuguese requested for a land that would hold 100 cows, their young and one, a seemingly harmless request to which the king reluctantly agreed. Coral Lake, from the bygone era of Colombo, was spread out as a great lake, enveloping landmarks such as Regal Cinema Hall, Colombo Fort, and the railway station. There arose a formidable fortress with 12 barracks. Inside, there were churches, hospitals, and grand villas. The Portuguese soon conquered Portugal. But against them stood one that sea globe appear on Dutch buildings and goods. Houses with arched ledges, scrolls and torches came to Colombo. The Royal Dutch Royal came to Sweden. At that time, a Dutch church built on grounds where Moor's was called Fulford. A Dutch engineer named Beer built a channel to drain the water from Colombo. Since then, Colombo became Beer. At 10 a.m. on February 16, 1796, the Dutch flag lowered for the last time over the hill, marking the end of 140 years of Dutch rule. In a symbolic gesture of surrender, the Dutch surrendered their arms to the incoming British forces in a site just meters away from the west. With the signing of the Camden Convention in 1815, the entirety of Sri Lanka fell under British rule, and Colombo emerged as the nerve center of colonial power. In the same year, King Srilanka Colombo, the ruler of Canada, was captured at Albany in Central Kenya and brought to Colombo. Till he was sent to Bengal in India, he was housed in a Dutch officer's residence. Venkataranga, the Indian wife of the king, stayed in a mansion in Marga, the place where the queen went down to the Berele to go to Marga, still the Portuguese gunpowder. The water in Colombo was brackish that day. The best water was at Captain's Garden, a place a few meters away from it. This water was distributed to the whole of Colombo. Sri Kailavasa, the oldest Hindu temple in Colombo, is also located on this wonderful lake. The queen who was taking Marga had new clothes soon. Her famous painting, drawn by a painter named Daniel, was drawn as she sat by the river. The British, who revolutionized the country's road sector, built a road from Colombo to Marga. The Portuguese gunpowder storehouse was turned into Naples, the country's Indian powerhouse. The road next to this was called Macallan Road. Today, it is called D.R. Vijayawardena. Mr. D.R. Vijayawardena brought the last London flag from England and published in his newspaper Revelation, and inspired by this, the national flag of Sri Lanka was born. In the place where the last king was housed stood one of Sri Lanka's highest buildings, named Arcasaka, while in the place where the queen was taken by boat, today stands the tallest building in South Asia. And amidst the throng of daily life, as a beacon of harmony and joy, a place where the threads of history weave a unique story of unity, diversity, and resilience of Colombo and its country.
Lanka who escaped the winter in their home countries.
Even though we are in the most urban area of Sri Lanka, there is no shortage of trees here, isn't there?
That's true. Yeah, that's the parliament it seems. Not just the trees. Look at the variety of animals.
Look, there's a fishing cat. A cat who does his own fishing. There's so much to learn from nature. Maybe that's why we imitate birds and nature poses in yoga practices. There are many places to practice yoga exercises in and around Colombo.
In this island, there are things to see under the sea as well. There are more than 200 shipwrecks around the seas of London. Out of that, 30 shipwrecks along the coast of the Western Ghats.
50 years old, must have shown the way to those seagoing ships, right?
Don't forget the sweetmeats.
Even in the middle of crowded Colombo, historical and religious places like this soothe our minds, don't they?
Okay. 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 தெரியல எங்கேயா அவங்க ஓகே ஓகே, இப்போ மேலே எப்படி இருக்குது? இப்போ இது மேலே இப்போ எப்படி இருக்குது? கொஞ்சம் பயம் தெளிஞ்சிருச்சா?
யாராவது பிடிச்சா போகணுன்ற மாதிரி இருக்குது. மாறி இருக்குது ஏதோ.
அப்படியா? பயம் போகலன்னா
ஒரு பீர் அடித்தா எப்படி இருக்கும்? நிதானமாக இருக்கும். 2 அடித்தா ஓரளவுக்கு நிதானமாக இருக்கலாம்.
ஓகே.
இந்த 3-4 அடிச்சுட்டு ரோட்டில் ஊற்றுவாங்க.
ஆமாம் ஆமாம் ஆமாம்.
நிதானமே இல்லாமல் கிருகிருன்னு யாராவது பிடிச்சி போய் உட்கார வச்சா அப்படி இருக்குன்ட்டு அந்த மாதிரி இருக்குது.
சிங்கிள் வியூவில் ஃபுல் ஸ்ரீலங்காவும் பார்க்குறதுக்கு ஒரே இடம் வேணும்னு கேட்டுங்க. அப்புறம் இங்கே வந்தாக்கா வந்து இப்படி சொன்னால் எப்படி
மாதிரி பண்ணுது எனக்கு. முதல்ல
ஆடியன்ஸ்க்கு என்ன சொல்ல விரும்புறீங்க? அதனால
இந்த பக்கம் வந்துடாதீங்க.